Morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Morning. Receive boarding cards, sir, please. Thank you.
On behalf of the cabin crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat, be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. If you have trouble finding a location for any of your carry-on items,
Good evening,
please
ma'am.
use the flight attendant call button over your seat. Somebody will assist you. If the overhead bin is full, please make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Please double check that all your items are put away so that the aisle is clear and other passengers can make their way to their seats. If you're in an emergency exit row, please leave the exit seating responsibilities in the card and seat back in front of you. If you're not able to comply with these actions, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can be excused. Now's the time to get out any last-minute text messages if you need to, but we ask that once you depart from the gate, you put away any laptops or tablets. Thank you and welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
Loader control flyer 43 Yankee stand 23 London City, we're type embryo 190, request start.
Flyer 43 Yankee London control, hello, hold position start group QNH 1011.
Start group QNH 1011 flyer 43 Yankee.
London control, good evening, Iberia 499, coming to 2500, on the buzzing 1 Golf departure. Iberia 499, London control, hello, it's Hawker and climb now, flight level C5 today. Climb flight level C50, Iberia 499.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is well and tight across your lap. Your tray tables and seat backs must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, secure doors for departure. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the front of the aircraft for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is on, please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another. Tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. In the event that the seatbelt light is not on, we suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened in case of unexpected turbulence. Please take a few moments to now locate one of the several emergency exits on this aircraft. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. In case of an emergency and we need to evacuate the aircraft, there is lighting on the floor that will guide you towards the exit. In the event that the cabin loses pressure, an oxygen mask will drop right in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth and secure the elastic band behind your head. Tighten the straps if necessary and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask first and then assist others. Keep your mask on until a member of the crew advises you it's safe to remove it. In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Flip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the strap to tighten. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If it doesn't inflate automatically, you may blow into the mouthpiece for manual inflation. This vest is equipped with a whistle and a light. If you need to, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary flotation device. Please make sure to exit the aircraft as soon as possible and leave your belongings. Please securely stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. All of this information and more can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you. We suggest reading this and letting a cabin member know if you have any questions. Thank you for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight. The cabin is ready for takeoff.
No takeoff. Flash. No takeoff. Brake.
Seven to Echo Romeo when ready, Eastern flight level 130 to be level by Kelton.
When ready, flight level 130, level by Tel 2, EG 72 Echo Romeo.
Ladder control 543 Yankee ready taxi.
Flight 43 Yankee Roger, taxi Echo, flight Echo, and the backtrack runway 27, hold flight before ready take launch.
Taxi Echo, backtrack runway 27, hold mic before ready for departure. Flight 43 Yankee.
Iberia 499, flight level 330. Climb over level 3300499.
Takeoff okay.
2456, nothing further for you on the Unicom Vatsim Cfe43Y.
Again, proceed by 456.
Multi Unicom Vatsim Cfe43Y.
Going to Unicom 122.8. Speedbird 456, good day. London, hello again, your trans 2 Kilo Whiskey. Ground just logged off. We've just pushed back onto Juliet. We're ready for taxi now.
Trans 2 Kilo Whiskey, Roger, taxi on point altitude, runway 26, left by you, ground Alpha Sierra.
Taxi Alpha 2, runway 26 left via Lima, Papa and Alpha Sierra, your trans 2 Kilo Whiskey.
P3DV4 Echo Romeo descent, final minus, sorry.
74 level 90 EG72 Echo Romeo. Hold on, controlling Bishkaga 6903 with you, Austin 140, just ended 900.
Bridgeco 693, limit control, hello, leave Lamborn heading 265, descent flight 08, sorry.
Well, let's approach to still, right, descending 80.
Bridgeco 693, leave Lamborn heading 265.
Roger, living number 265.
London control there, Serbia 389 on taxiway Victor, ready for the request taxi.
Look at getting Orbix London City, because this one's getting a bit old now. It's missing taxiways. It's missing one taxiway.
Serbia 389 London control, hello, taxi right, Sierra, hold Sierra 1. Right, Sierra, hold Sierra 1, Serbia 389.
Load control flyer 43 Yankee. We're holding Mike, ready for departure.
Stand by. Hello, station calling through.
Flyer 43 Yankee, ready departure, 27, City.
Flight 43 Yankee, runway 27, clear takeoff, 77250 degrees takeoff.
Cliff takeoff, flyer 43 Yankee.
Station 7 airline to decline delay, the Holly 705 degrees, descent flight 08.
Just info level 8, you're going to say the rest before the EG72 Echo Romeo.
Leave Holly heading 05 degrees.
Lead Holly heading 050 degrees, EG72 Echo Romeo.
So we are trying to hang from Sierra 1 and make use of that clear takeoff, 77280 degrees, 1 furlong. From Sierra 127 left, clear for takeoff, Serbia 389. Channel 4 limit, contact limit control, stand by, Channel 4 1 limit, contact limit control, 1271, bye-bye.
171, goodbye.
Trans 2 Kilo Whiskey, by Alpha London, runway 26 left, Thursday, bus, Thursday, Gatwick, 220, range 5 knots.
By Alpha 1 cleared takeoff from the 26 left, your trans 2 Kilo Whiskey.
Eglc-Ehrd-Eglc Papa, contact loading control B7.1 behind.
127.1, 67 Papa, see ya.
Under control, the Speedbird 565 ready for pushing track from stand 506 with QNH1011 and information Charlie.
P3DV4 under control, stand 506, pushing start 3 now.
Speedbird 565 will push back, face south and call you for taxi. Thank you, sir.
London, your trans 2 Kilo Whiskey.
Trans 2 Kilo Whiskey, London, pass message.
There appears to be an easy A319 on the runway in front of me. Not quite sure what he's doing, so shall I just hold position for a moment, your trans 2 Kilo Whiskey?
You can let me hold position.
So again, your trans 2 Kilo Whiskey.
Please hold running contact with my hold position.
Hold position, your trans 2 Kilo Whiskey.
Hold on, so 5 Alpha Bravo, London, and we're clear out, down straight, X-ray departure, squawk 7325.
Air Amsterdam 1 Extra, squawk 7325, Alpine 75 Alpha Bravo.
P72 Echo Romeo 37 travel speed for G5, correction 6000 to QNH1011.
Descend altitude 6,000 feet on QNH1011, EC7 Echo Romeo.
Serbia 389 are reported passing altitude.
2,300 feet, Serbia 389.
Serbia 389 are also I'm now at level 29 square.
290, Serbia 389.
Flight 43 Yankee contact. Pressure report, you're passing altitude field at 127, that's 1 behind.
Report passing altitude to 127, flyer 43 Yankee, bye.
All stations on the control is now closing, can't see it.
Load of control, flyer 43 Yankee with you, 3,000 feet, request higher. London control, flyer 43 Yankee with you, 3,000 feet, request higher. London control, flyer 43 Yankee, radio check. Any call sign 127.10, flyer 43 Yankee, radio check.
Radio 5 from Channel 67 Papa, correction, Neptune 67 Papa, Radio 5.
Thanks. Has London been here recently?
Everyone's tried on text as well, no response, I'll revert to previous.
Okay, any call sign, flyer 43 Yankee. We're on the clock to 1 Alpha departure from City, we're climbing flight level 190 now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet, so you may turn on larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight and do not form a line near the lavatories.
Last call sign, this is Flyer 43 Yankee, London Control does not seem to be active at this time.
Flyer 43 Yankee, London Control, hello, calling flight level 190.
Oh, London Flyer 43 Yankee, hello. We tried contacting you several times and we've done that anyway.
Neptune 67 Tanker, contact London 133.7, goodbye.
In a few moments, our lovely flight attendants will be starting our in-flight service. We'll be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. Please note we only accept credit cards.
Ladder Control Flyer 43 Yankee, we tune Amsterdam.
543 Yankee, firm 125.75, good evening.
2575, thanks, bye bye.
Chef Oscar, November Echo Bravo.
Bravo 250 so after Oscar November Alpha Bravo 190, thank you.
Amsterdam radar flyer 43 Yankee with you, Redford, request vectors if possible or the ILS approach procedure for runway 24 at Rotterdam.
Flyer 40 Yankee, hello, expect runway 24. Are you able to fly the Redford to Romeo arrival at all?
OFM, we can fly the we've got the Redford 2 Romeo programmed in, followed by the ILS transition that takes us over the airfield with the teardrop approach for runway 24 if possible. We can do that.
Yeah, I'll give you vectors between Redford and Basel. So for now, fly the Redford to Romeo arrival. Descent when ready, flight level 60.
Down to flight level 60 and it's a Redford 2 Romeo arrival for now. We expecting a hold at Maros. Sorry, Massos.
Negative.
Lufthansa 7 Alpha Kilo inbound Amsterdam level 240 and we'd like the SRA to 24.
Lufthansa 7 Alpha Kilo noted, I'll call you back for further descent later on. Break, KLM 65 Tango, descent flight level 70. Have you made the decision yet?
Yeah, area descending level 70 and we will take runway 2 if possible. Current successing.
And that's only for the SRA approach, to confirm.
Sorry, again, please.
Yeah, for what approach will you be flying the 24? The surveillance radar approach, or the VOR approach, or the visual approach?
Yeah, VOR approach would be cool.
Noted. Lufthansa 7 Alpha Kilo, Norco 2 Alpha arrival, and when ready, descent flight level 100, level by RTIP.
Okay, Norco 2 Alpha arrival, and when ready, descend level 100 by RTIP, Lufthansa 7 Alpha Kilo.
And KLM 65 Tango, after Schugle, direct Sierra Papa Lima.
After Schugle, direct Sierra Papa Lima, KLM 65 Tango.
Springbok 575, turn left heading 360.
Turn left heading 360, Springbok 575.
Runway 26 Alpha, no further AT for you, Monte Unicorn, Monte 2.8, bye-bye.
Monte 2.8, I have 26 Alpha, bye-bye.
A6017, would you like the surveillance radar for runway 24, the VOR approach for runway 18 right, or something else? KLM 82 Victor, contact Schiphol approach, 121.2, bye-bye. KLM 82 Victor, contact Schiphol approach, 121.2, bye-bye. 121.2 for KLM 82 Victor, bye-bye. KLM 65 Tango, contact Schiphol approach, 121.2, bye-bye.
Schiphol approach 121.2, KLM 65 Tango, thanks, bye.
CSA 619, consider climb flight level 270. CSA 619, Charlie Sierra Alpha 619, Amsterdam radar. CSA 619, Amsterdam. Aztec 017, Amsterdam.
Aztec 017, go ahead, sir.
Aztec 017, would you like the surveillance and radar approach for runway 24, the VOR approach for runway 18 right, or something else?
Request runway 24, Aztec 017.
Okay, expect the surveillance and radar approach for runway 24, descent flight level 70, after RTIP, direct Papa Alpha Mike.
Runway 24 and descend to 70 after RTIP, direct Papa Alpha Mike, Aztec 017.
Springbok 505, turn right heading 0 minus 0, descend flight level 70.
Turn right heading 090, flight level 70, Springbok 575.
Move on to 7 Alpha Kilo, direct arc tip.
Direct dart, Lufthansa 7 Alpha Kilo.
Amsterdam radar, good evening, I'm off 36, passing to level 256, descending 250, bound to Anito, speed 290 knots.
Airbus 386, hello, Lobster to Romeo arrival, version Lobster to Romeo arrival, descend flight level 1 minus 0.
Descent of the wind 190 and Lamso to Romeo arrival on Monte 36.
Amsterdam radar, good evening, speedbird 69 Hotel, descending flight level 250, speed 280 knots.
Route 69 Hotel, hello, Lobster to Romeo arrival, descend flight level 1 minus 0.
Descent level 190, speedbird 69 Hotel.
Amsterdam radar, Monte 36.
Airbus 386, say again.
Monte 36, I have only Lamso to Alpha arrival on the FNC.
Yeah, that's the one that I gave you, actually.
Ah, okay, sorry.
Fire 40. Yeah, thanks. Fire 40 Yankee, contact triple approach, 121.2, bye-bye.
We have begun our final descent into. Flight attendants will be
121
passing through the cabin to select any
2
craft
that
one
skip
final
approach. Are
time.
they controlling Rotterdam as well?
Please
'Cause that's
ensure
where I'm
tray
going.
tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position.
Yeah, they actually do.
Please also store any
perfect.
carry-on items
Bye-bye.
either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you.
Bye-bye, Springbok 575, contact triple.
Skipper approach, flyer 43 Yankee with you 90 descending 60.
Flyer 40 Yankee, hello, expect vectors for the ILS runway 24 at Rotterdam, turn left now heading 070.
Left now heading 070 vectors for the IS-24.
Kilometer to Victor, turn left little bit, heading 220.
Turn left 220, kilometer Victor.
Skipper approach, Springbok 575, flight level 120.
South African 575, vectors for the ILS approach, runway 18 center. Continue present heading 090 and descend to flight level 45.
090, flight level 45, Springbok 575.
Shell approach, good evening, Aztec 017, information echo.
First to KLMA to Victor, turn right heading 240 until intercepting the radial, cleared for the ILS correction, the VOR approach, runway 27. KLMA to Victor, turn right heading 240, intercept the radial and cleared for the I correction, the VOR approach, runway 27. EZ25 Charlie, speed 180 knots, turn right, 180.
Oh, 180 knots and turn right 180, need to find out.
LM65 Tango, speed 210 knots.
Speed 210 knots, LM65.
Aztec 017, vectors for the SRA approach, runway 24, information echo, and descend to flight level 45.
Level 45, runway 24, 6017.
Easy 25 Charlie, descend to 2000 feet. 2000 feet, easy 25 Charlie. Hashtag 01 to contact arrival frequency 126.675. Bye-bye.
126.675, thank you very much, and bye-bye, Aztec 017.
Easy 25 Charlie, turn right heading 250 and intercept the radial. Clear for the VOR approach runway 27. Heading right 250, clear for the VOR, definitely the first 224, easy 25 Charlie.
Shibble approach, Lufthansa 7 Alpha Kilo information. No.
First kilometer Victor, contact the tower now, frequency 119.225, bye-bye. KLM 82 Victor, tower on frequency 119.225.
119.225, Victor, bye-bye.
Lufthansa 7 Alpha Kilo, hello, vectors for the SRA approach runway 24, information echo, descent flight level 45.
7 level 45, we have Echo and SRA 24, Lufthansa 7 Alpha Kilo.
KLM 65 Tango, descend at 3,000 feet, QNH 1008.
3,000 feet, QNH 1008, KLM 65 Tango.
KLM 65 Tango, cancel the descent clearance, maintain flight level 45.
Maintaining 45, KLM 65 Tango.
KLM 65 Tango, turn left heading 040.
Turning left, Alpha South, KLM 65 Tango.
Flyer 43 Yankee, descend at 3,000 feet, QNH 1008.
Kind of 3,000 QNH 1008. Fly 43 Yankee.
Skipper approach green meter Monte 36. Descending for level 70 and bump to the goal information Delta.
Model 386, hello, vectors for the SRA approach runway 24. The information is Echo, descent flight level 45.
The Delta level 45, we copy information Echo and vectors for the SRA approach runway 24. About that 80.
Lufthansa 7 Alpha Kilo, contact arrival now, frequency 118.4.
184, Lufthansa 7 Alpha Kilo, bye-bye.
Easy 25 Charlie, contact the tower, frequency 119.225. 119.225, Easy 25 Charlie. KLM 65 Tango, turn right heading 090.
Turn right 090, KLM 65 Tango.
65 Tango, turn right, heading 180.
Yeah, heading 180, okay, KLM 65 Tango.
KLM 65 Tango, turn right, heading 240, and descend to 2,000 feet, QNH 1008.
Turn right, heading 240, descend to 2,000 feet, QNH 1008, KLM 65 Tango.
Flyer 43 Yankee, reduced to speed 180, and continue descend to 2,000 feet.
Turn 180 knots down to 2,000 feet, Flyer 43 Yankee.
Springbok 575, continue descent to 3,000 feet, QNH 1008, and turn right, heading 240.
Turn right, heading 240, QNH 1008, Springbok 575.
And 55, continue descent to 3,000 feet.
Continue descent to 3,000 feet, Springbok 575.
And Malta 386, turn left heading 090.
Left 090, Malta 386.
Flyer 43 Yankee, first, Flyer 43 Yankee, turn right heading 210.
Right 210, Flyer 43 Yankee.
Yield approach, speedbird 69 Hotel, 7,000 feet, introducing speed 252.
Speedbird 69 Hotel, Factors 48, SRF, without runway 24, the information is Echo, descent flight level 45.
Descent flight level 45, speedbird 69 Hotel.
Flyer 43 Yankee on present heading, cleared for the correction on heading 210, cleared for the ILS approach runway 24.
On heading 210, cleared the ILS approach runway 24, Flyer 43 Yankee.
Okay, then 65, Tango confirm that he has no approach.
KLM 65 Tango on present heading, intercept the radial. You are cleared for the VOR approach runway 27.
On present heading, cleared to intercept the radio and cleared for the VOR approach runway 27, 34, KLM 65.
Springbok 575, further right. Actually, Springbok 575 disregard. Continue the right turn heading 240.
Right turn 240, Springbok 575.
There's a calling second.
I got over KLM 65 Tango, still speed 210.
KLM 65 Tango, this is all yours. No further speed restriction.
Free speed, KLM 65 Tango, thanks.
For the approach reading KLM-730, flight level 85 or flight level 70, information echo.
KLM 720 Zulu, hello, vector for the VOR approach runway 27 with circling 24, information echo and descend to flight level 45.
Vector for 27, circling 24, descend level 45, KLM 720.
Speedbird 69 hotel, turn left heading 090.
Left heading 090, speedbird 69 hotel.
Flyer 43 Yankee, clear to land runway 24 at Rotterdam.
Clear to land, fly 43 Yankee.
Skipper approach, good evening, KLM 900, flight level 98, descend in 70, information echo.
KLM 90 Sierra, hello, vector for the SRA approach runway 24, information echo, descend flight level 45.
Descend flight level 45, KLM 900.
Cabin crew seats for arrival.
Springbok 575, you seem to be descending. I told you to maintain 3,000 feet.
Maintain 2,000 feet, Springbok 575.
Shuttle approach, good evening, KLM 888, proceeding direct to Sierra Papa Yankee, passing flight level 4070.
KLM 888, hello, vector for the ILS approach runway 18 right, information echo, descend flight level 45.
Descend flight level 045, KLM 888.
Autopilot.
Air Malta 386,
Autopilot.
speed 210 knots, descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1008.
Descend 3000, unit 100, HP 210 knots, Malta 386, and will request a left or right heading to avoid the weather.
Malta 386, for first contact arrival frequency 131.15.
13115 and Malta 386 reading.
KLM 72 Zulu, turn left heading 090.
090, KLM 730.
Speedbird 69 hotel, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, speedbird 69 hotel.
KLM 65 Tango, contact the tower 119.225, bye-bye.
Connect tower 119.225, KLM 65 Tango, thanks very much. KLM 888, just to confirm vectors to ILS flight, right?
Correct, and KLM 888 after Sierra Papa Yankee. Actually for now, KLM 888 turn right heading 250.
Right turn heading 250, KLM 888, and vectors to approach.
Approaching minimums.
Approach KLM 1634 with you.
Minimums.
KLM 1634, hello, vectors for the SRA approach, runway 24, information echo, descend flight level 45.
50, 40.
SRA approach 24, information echo,
10.
and can you just confirm the descent to?
Flight level 45.
Descent flight level 45, KLM 1634.
Speedbird 69er hotel, descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1008, and contact arrival on frequency 1. Stand by for the frequency.
Descend 3,000 feet and QNH 1008, speedbird 69 hotel.
Auto brake.
Speedbird 69er hotel, contact arrival on frequency 126.675 and turn left heading 060. So left turn heading 060 and then 126.675.
If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us. If you're making a connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation of your journey.
South African correction, Springbok 575 on present heading, cleared for the ILS approach, runway 18 center.
Clear for ILS approach, runway 18 center, Springbok 575.
Climb 888, descend to 2000 feet, QNH 1008.
Was ever failing to the way you broke up?
First KLM 72 Zulu, speed 220 knots, turn left heading 060.
3220 left, 060, okay, then 730.
Good evening, shuttle approach.
And the KLM.
For Foxtrot, speed restriction.
First KLM 888, descend to 2000 feet, QNH 1008.
Descend 2000 feet, QNH 1008, KLM 888. Triple approach, good evening, easy 65, like
First Springbok 575, contact the tower 119.225.
Contact tower on 119.2.
KLM 90 Sierra, turn left heading 090, speed 220 knots.
Descending 090, speed 220 knots for KLM 90 Sierra.
Flight 43 Yankees left the runway, taxiing to parking.
Fly 43 Yankee, thank you very much, have a nice evening.
Talk to you soon.
KLM 1634, contact arrival frequency 118.4, goodbye.
One 8.4.
Easy 65 Mike November, hello, vectors for the SRA approach, runway 24. The information is Echo. Continue descent to flight level 70, speed 250 knots please.
Speed 250, SRA approach runway 24, descend 7000, flight level 70, easy 65 Mike November.
KLM 84 Foxtrot, turn left heading 070 and descend to flight level 45. Vectors ILS approach runway 18 right.
Left heading 070, descend altitude for flight level 40 and clear ILS approach, KLM Foxtrot.
KLM 888, turn left heading 210, cleared ILS approach runway 18 right.
Left heading 210, cleared ILS approach runway right, KLM 888.
Good evening, Alpine 75 Alpha Bravo, leveling off, flight level 70, speed 350, inbound SDL.
Parking's here are so screwed. Taxi lines don't go to parking. We'll go for this.
KLM 72 Zulu, turn right heading 180.
180, KLM 73.
And who was calling before?
Alpine 75 Alpha Bravo.
Alpine 75 Alpha Bravo, vectors for the SRA approach, runway 24, information Echo, descend flight level 45.
Flight level 45, SRA 24 and Echo, Alpine 75 Alpha Bravo.
65 Mike November, turn right now, heading 090.
Right 090, 65 Mike November.
Easy 815 on this.
Easy 815, could you climb flight level 240?
Easy 815, next time please stop your climb flight level 60, which is normal at Amsterdam. For now stop your climb at flight level 130.
I'm stuck level 130, I haven't notified by the ground for initial climb.
Easy 815, it's explained on the chart, and, well, good luck next time. For now, contact Amsterdam 125.750.
Sheeple approach, good evening. This is Speedbird 565 with you at flight level 70, approaching Sugal.
Speedbird 565, I'll get back to you. First, KLM 888, contact the tower 119.225.
Contact tower 119.225, KLM 888.
KLM 90, turn left, heading 060. Descend to 3,000 feet on the QNH 1008 and contact arrival 118.4.
KLM 90, descend to 3,000 feet on QNH 1008, left heading 060 and arrival on 118.4. Thanks, bye.
Correct, thank you very much. KLM 72 Zulu, descend to 2,000 feet, QNH 1008, speed 180 knots.
2,000 feet on QNH 1008, speed 180, KLM 722.
KLM 84 Foxtrot, descend to 2,000 feet, QNH 1008.
Then 2,000 feet, QNH 1018, 130, Canada for Foxtrot.
KLM 84 Foxtrot, I'm going to be taking you through the localizer. For now, just remain on present heading. Alpine 5 Alpha Bravo, turn left heading 090.
Heading 090, Alpine 7 Bravo.
Easy 815, contact Amsterdam 125.750.
125,
Speedbird 565 identified. Descent flight level 45 and expect a visual runway 24.
Speedbird 565, will descend to flight level 45. Could you give me vectors to runway 24, please, sir?
Yes, you will get vectors, but first the KLM 72 Zulu, you overshot a little bit, turn right heading 300, intercept your radial and clear for the VOR approach, runway 24, correction 27.
Roger, right turn 300, intercept your radial, and, sorry, did you say clear for the 27, or the radial for the 24, KLM 72 Zulu?
KLM 72 Zulu, you can intercept the radial. KLM 72 Zulu, you can intercept the radio for the 27 and it will be a visual circling runway 24.
Roger, intercept the radio for 27 for the visual 24, KLM 72.
KLM 84 Foxtrot, turn right heading 270.
Right heading 270, KLM 84 Foxtrot.
Approach Sweden, Transavia 295 with you at transition level 4,500 feet.
Transavia 295 identified, climb to flight level 60 for now.
Thank you.
Climbing to flight level 60, Transavia 295, thank you.
Yeah, I'm on super ready. 108, flight level 110.
First the Alpine 5 Alpha Bravo, speed 20 knots.
Confirm 200, Alpine 7 5 Alpha Bravo.
Thank you.
Negative 220, speed 20 knots.
220 knots, Alpine 7 5 Alpha Bravo.
KLM 108 tracking for the SRA approach, runway 24, information echo, descend flight level 45.
Thank you very much, goodbye.
Flight level 45, 1080.
Easy 65 Mike November, turn left heading 360, descend to... Actually, Easy 65 Mike November, continue on the current altitude, but turn left heading 360.
Left 360, Easy 65 Mike November.
KLM 84 Foxtrot, speed 180.
Speed 180, KLM 84 Foxtrot.
Alpine 75 Alpha Bravo, turn left heading 060.
060 Alpine 75 Alpha Bravo.
KLM 72 Zulu, intercepting the radial IC, contact the tower now, 119.225.
119.225, KLM 72 Zulu.
Easy 65 Mike November, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220, 65 Mike November.
Speedbird 565, turn left heading 090, speed 220 knots.
Speedbird 565, turn left heading 090 degrees and speed 220 knots.
KLM 1080, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, come 108, sir.
Alpha 75 Alpha Bravo, descend at 3000 feet, QNH 1008, and contact arrival on frequency 126.675.
Okay, we're down to 3000 feet, QNH 1008, and repeat the frequency again, Alpha 75 Alpha Bravo.
126.675.
Okay, 126675, Alpha 75 Alpha Bravo, see ya.
Easy 65 Mike November, turn right heading 070 and descend to flight level 45.
Right 070, descend flight level 45, easy 65 Mike November.
Kilometer for Foxtrot, left turn heading 210, cleared ILS runway 183.
Left heading 210, cleared ILS approach, runway 18 right, KLM 8 for Foxtrot.
Transavia 295, climb now to flight level 130 and contact Amsterdam 125.750.
Climbing to flight level 130 and switching to frequency 125.75. Done for 2 stars out of 295.
Approach, also 4036 is with you.
Oscar 4036, next time please stop your climb at flight level 60, which is the initial level at Amsterdam. For now you're identified, climb flight level 130.
Sorry for that, I'm climbing 130.
Easy 65 Mike November, turn left heading 250 and contact arrival on frequency 131.15.
Left 250, 131.15, thank you, easy 65 Mike November.
Austrian 4036, contact Amsterdam 125.750. Link 060, descend to 3000 feet, QNH 1008.
KLM 565, turn left. Speedbird 565, turn left heading 060, descending to 3000 feet. QNH 108.
Speedbird 565, to confirm the QNH is 1008.
Speedbird 565, QNH 1008.
565, turn right now, heading 240.
Speedbird 565, turning right 240 degrees. Speedbird 565, any speed restrictions, sir?
Speedbird 565, not for now, please keep the speed a little bit high to make some separation to the traffic behind.
Speedbird 565, maintain flight 220 knots for now.
Speedbird 565, continue turning right to heading 240 and confirm runway 24 in sight.
Speedbird 565, will confirm runway 24 in sight. Thank you, sir.
Speedbird 565, 6 miles behind preceding traffic, maintain visual separation. You're cleared for the visual approach. And contact tower 119.225.
Speedbird 565, runway in sight, sir. We'll follow tower 119.225. Thank you, sir.
KLM 1080, contact arrival now, frequency 118.4.
Arrival 84, fijne avond, precies, 180.
Schiphol approaches Speedbird 565 with you at 3,000 feet.
Speedbird 565, hello again. Which approach would you like today?
565, could you give me ILS runway 18 left, 18 right, please?
Speedbird 565, no problem. You will get the ILS. For now, climb to flight level 45, that's the transition level, and turn left heading to 350.
Speedbird 565, climbing to 45, flight level 45, and turning left, heading 350.
And that's Speedbird 565, the speed is all yours for now.
Speedbird 565 will maintain 185 knots.
Speedbird 565, roger, whatever speed is convenient for you. Speedbird 565, descend out to 2000 feet, QNH 1008.
Speedbird 565, descending to 2,000 feet, QNH 1008.
On behalf of the cabin crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat, be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. If you have trouble finding a location for any of your carry-on items, please use the flight attendant call button over your seat and somebody will assist you. If the overhead bin is full after you put your carry-on inside of it, please close the bin as a courtesy to other passengers. Once all your items are put away, please clear the aisle and sit down in your seat to allow other passengers to find their seats as well. If If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please read the exit seating responsibilities in the safety card in the seat back in front of you. Please make sure you are willing and able to perform the actions required. If you are not able or prefer not to perform these actions, please let a flight attendant know so you can be reseated. You are free to use your portable electronic devices during the boarding process. We ask that larger electronic devices are stowed once we depart from the gate. Thank you and welcome aboard.
Number 565, turn left now heading 270.
Speedbird 565, turn left heading 270.
Speedbird 565, turn left heading 210, cleared ILS approach, runway 185.
Speedbird 565, turn left heading 210 degrees, ILS intercept runway 18 right.
Schiphol approach, flyer 57 Hotel, request clearance to London City.
Flyer 57 Hotel, good evening. You are cleared to London City on the Sawmill 1 Bravo departure out of runway 24. And your squawk will be 6261.
It's the Sommel 1 Bravo, runway 24, squawking 6261 via 57 Hotel.
557 Hotel, impact correct, report fully ready. Actually, Flyer 57 Hotel, your startup is approved, report ready for taxi.
Startup pre-report ready for taxi, will be 5 or 10 minutes, just loading passengers.
Thank you. Speedbird 565, contact the tower now, 119.225.
Speedbird 565, tower 119.225.
Speedbird 565, it's 119.225.
Skillful Flyer 57 Hotel, can you confirm our initial altitude we're cleared to? It's not actually got a limit on the charts we've got.
Flyer 57 Hotel, initial altitude will be flight level 50.
Okay, initial altitude 50, 57 Hotel.
Hello. Thank you. Hi. Thank you.
Simple level approach, bridge cargo 481 heavy, flight level 090. I expect us to sound. Average cargo 481, good evening, it will be indeed ILS 27. Information Golf, descend to flight level 45. Descending flight level 45, and could you please advise us the frequency of ITs?
Full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare doors for departure. Cross
average cargo 481, the ATIS is 132.75. 132.975 for average cargo 481.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your complete attention to the flight attendants as they demonstrate the safety features of our aircraft. You will notice a light illuminated above your seat. When this light is illuminated, please fasten your seatbelts low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight as you may experience unexpected turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you towards the exit. In the event that the cabin loses pressure, an oxygen mask will drop right in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth, and secure the elastic band behind your head.
557 Hotel Taxi runway 24, holding point Victor 6 via Victor.
If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask first and then assist others. Keep your mask on until a member of the crew advises you it's safe to remove it. In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Flip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the strap to tighten. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If your life vest does not inflate automatically,
Cambridge cargo 418 or 481, information will be released.
If necessary, your seat cushion can be used.
Cambridge cargo 481, thank you very much. Turn left heading 180 and descend to 2,000 feet, QNH 1009.
Your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position.
Turning left, heading 180, descending up to 2,000 feet, QNH 1009, English cargo 481.
All of this information can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you. Please read it and let a cabin member know if you have any questions. Thank you for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight. Ready to go?
Number Chicago 481, further left, heading 140 and speed 180 knots. Turning left, heading 140 and could you repeat speed please?
Flyer 57 Hotel's already on reaching.
Flyer 57 Hotel, the wind at the Rotterdam is 250 degrees, 9 knots, runway 4, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Flyer 57 Hotel.
Airways Cargo 481, turn right to 40, clear ILS approach, runway 27.
Alright, heading 240 and clear for approach, runway 27, Airbus Cargo 481.
Can't wait for the next version of this plane. It's got fixed dynamic lights. That's for P3D version 4.
Airways Cargo 481, contact the tower now, 119.225, bye.
With tower 119.225, Airbus Cargo 481.
Flyer 57 Hotel, you're identified. Climb to flight level 130.
Climb to level 130, Flyer 57 Hotel.
And Flyer 57 Hotel, actually you can continue to climb at your discretion. I'm going offline now. So for now, Monitor Unicorn 122.8 and have a nice evening.
1218 Flyer 57 Hotel, thanks very much for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet, so you may turn on larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight and do not form a line near the lavatory. In a few moments, we will be starting our in-flight service. We'll be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Please look in your seat back for a list of complimentary and premium drinks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. If you wish to make an additional purchase, we only accept credit cards.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
You alright? This thing's irritating as hell because you can't see out of it very well in the dark, because you have to have dynamic lights off or else you get the landing lights shining into the cockpit. So if they're off, then it's just really bright light on the floor. You can't see shit. Plus Rotterdam's a bit weird. I noticed there was floating lights a second ago and the signs were duplicated, so I'll have to have a look why that is. It might be that Orbix has got a Rotterdam put in, as well as having, I've got the NL2000, which is freeware Rotterdam. It's decent freeware, it's payware quality freeware.
Jeez, I could just click it magic.
Yeah, it's just that was freeware Rotterdam, but it's like payware quality. It's made by NL2000, which they make a load of. They even make an Amsterdam that's pretty decent. But I noticed that the taxiway signs were duplicated slightly. Well, when I got to them, they look like there was taxiway signs inside of them. So I might be fixing that.
Quite close to the landing right there, didn't it?
Say again?
I predicted 170, it came from Project Flag 180.
Yeah, you're pretty close. this arrival's quite shallow to begin with. It's weird, this arrival. It takes you a lot of extra track miles that you wouldn't think you need to get down. But the best way to do it is get down to the altitude as quick as possible and reduce speeds early, so that when you hit the ILS descent, you're already at max. You're already basically landing config. It's the only really real way to do it. If you've got too much, if you've got extra speed on, or you're not set up, you'll end up just gaining speed, and you won't manage a decent touchdown. The idea is try and not focus on your instruments too much. It's very visual. There is a 5.5 degree glide slope, but it's much better to go in visually than it is to try and fixate too much on the glide slope on ILS.
Okay, yeah.
Just thought I'd do a quick. I don't usually fly back, if I'm honest, but I thought I might as well just do a turnaround and go back. It took me a bit longer to do a turnaround because I haven't flown this jet in a week. So
I've noticed you've been doing that of late, which is rather restrained, because you normally like to have it complete on your log.
yeah, I do, but I've been doing outs because I'm trying to cover more destinations by just going out.
Get more points for the return trip.
Say again.
You get extra points for the
yeah,
return trip.
it's only 2 points, so it's not really that worth it. So my altitude constraints are all messed up, so I'm going to ignore them completely. I'm going to be doing manual descents and speeds, just using the lateral navigation for this.
Yeah, fine.
Getting a bit frustrated with these throttle quadrants because every time I come back to the sim, they've reassigned themselves to the defaults as opposed to what I had them assigned to, which is getting a bit annoying. I don't know if it's them not saving to the sim, I don't know. All I can say is roll on getting new ones. It might be because I've got them. I've got the 2 USBs plugged into the yoke, but they still only act as a normal USB, so should do. So our first altitude constraint is Godlu at flight level 100. So I'll descend. I'm going to descend probably about 10 miles earlier than my top descent's indicating. I need to get down to 210 as well.
Why would you want to get down to 210 when you're already at 18,000?
Speed 210.
That's why I thought you meant 210 on the altitude.
No, I want to get down to flight level 100, 210 knots. 210 knots is by my next fix, but the fix after is flight level 100, so I need to do both. So speed is an early speed constraint and arrival. The landing wasn't too bad. It's a bit hard to judge the distance in the night with this thing. That's why I can't wait till they release the new one that they're building for P3D version 4, so it's going to look right, play right, be 3D inside, and the lights aren't going to be a menace, they'll actually work nice.
To be fair, what you're like with quality and stuff, I suppose you do fly this.
Do what, sorry?
I said, the way you're like with quality and stuff like that, I'm surprised you do fly this.
Yeah, it's the only thing that it's got decent. Problem with it, it's got really decent. The system, like this FMC, might not look like much, but it's actually really detailed. If you saw me, did you see me set it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, the FMC is actually really good. It's got proper engine start. The systems in it are great, but the display and 3D objects in the cockpit and lights are shocking. But the systems and everything behind them are good. Even the like the packs are simulated. If I turn the packs off for departure, I get a better departure. So
Alright, okay.
let's go down to zoom out a bit, see if I can get a good vertical speed. There's 1,000, does that give me 10? $1,200 a minute should get me there. I like the size of these things. What I do hope is in the next model they model the ability to use spoilers with flaps and gear deployed, so you can do a proper, basically model a steep approach. Because let's be honest, people don't really fly these unless they're using it for like London City and stuff. They fly them to simulate that kind of flying. I don't think many people fly these to simulate A to B flying. So it'd be nice if it had the steep approach function, and if they got the weight and balance, so you could actually move the weight and balance, which would affect the trim, and so that sort of the flight model was a lot better, so the sort of lift and everything was better. Because at City, if I'm doing one of the longer routes with this thing and it's loaded, you can weigh nearly 50,000 kilos, and it is very close to not getting airborne in time, and that's using full length, which if you watch them in real world they manage it just fine. But one of the problems is this thing, the rotation is very slow. It doesn't rotate well, and that's because the fuel and the payload is all put on the centre of gravity, as opposed to being able to load it slightly tail heavy or slightly nose heavy, or like, I don't know where the centre of gravity is on this thing, but it's obviously a little bit far forward, and all the weight is put on that on the aircraft. That's how they put the weight on. It doesn't actually move the centre of gravity, whereas on a real plane you'd aim to get the centre of gravity somewhere just in front of the, well, you'd aim to get it the centre of gravity a third of the wing forward.
Yeah.
So somewhere just in front of the main gear, so that you'd rotate correctly and at a normal rate, if you know what I mean.
Nice and balanced.
Yeah, but the centre of gravity for this thing, you've got maximum takeoff trim is +6, you've got that on, and it still rotates quite slow. Slower than it should anyway. And hopefully get the weather radar working.
Yeah, fortunately it is.
maybe if they bring it out, then someone will incorporate this, or they can bring their own out into something you can have on your
To assist
iPad.
with customs at our destination, flight attendants will begin handing out forms momentarily. Please review and complete these forms and keep them with you for presentation upon arrival.
Yeah.
So it's Papa Lima 044 with you at 8,000.
Papa Lima 044, Thames direct to turn left, heading 330 degrees, and descend to altitude 4,000 feet. QNH at London City 1012.
Papa Lima 044 turning left to 330 and reducing to altitude 4,000, 1013.
Thames radar, flyer 57 hotel with you. We're on the Lavno 1 Golf, just descending to 5100 now.
Flyer 57 hotel, Thames direct to continue Lavno 1 Golf, and redirect to Raptor, descend to flight level 90.
Just confirm what you want me to do. Do you want me to route direct to Ravs for now, or do you want me to continue with the approach? You said both.
Flight 57 hotel, redirect to Raptor and descend flight level 90.
Direct to Ravs, descend flight level 90, 57 hotel.
Papa Lima 044 to altitude 3 feet, expecting for the ILS approach runway 27.
Papa Lima 04, reducing altitude to 3,000.
Flyer 57 Hotel, descent hold location to flight level 80.
Into flight level 80, Flyer 57 Hotel.
We have begun our final descent into. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you.
Papa Lima 044, turn right, heading 360 degrees.
Papa Lima 044, turning right, heading 360.
We've got ATC now.
Yeah, I know, mate, that's what I'm keeping my check. That's a bit challenging, yeah. Approach there. No pressure.
Flyer 57 Hotel, descent altitude 6,000 feet, city QNH 1012.
6,000 feet, QNH 1012. Flyer 57 Hotel.
And Flyer 57 Hotel, further descent will be after Rapture.
Roger.
Papa Lima 04, turn left, heading 2900 degrees, and let us stop from the low flight, pushing clear direct approach runway 27.
Papa Lima 044, turning left, heading 290, and establishing on the ILS for runway 27.
Tell when you're getting closer and closer to London because the light density on the ground gets denser.
Papa Lima 044, reporting established runway 27.
Papa Lima 044, clear to land, runway 27, winds 280 degrees, 9 knots.
Papa Lima 044, runway 27, clear to land, thank you.
Fly 57 Hotel, descend softly to 3,000 feet via the transition and wireless approach runway 27.
Was that 2,000 or was that 3,000? Sorry, we misheard.
Altitude 3,000 feet.
Down to 3,000 feet and cleared the ILS via transition 27 Flyer 57 Hotel. It's a little weird this jet, mate. It's sort of the autopilot and FMC sort of functions. They're sort of halfway between. Well, they're more leaning towards the Boeing side, but they've got some Airbus quirks to them as well. It's a bit weird. Because if you can fly both, you'd be able to fly this easy. I think you'd enjoy it once the better version comes out.
Yeah, we definitely do it, yeah.
Because it's the E170 is just a bit smaller than the 318, and the E190 is just a bit smaller than the 319, but bigger than well, probably a little bit bigger than the 318. Not as rounded, it's more skinny.
Yeah.
It will do an auto land. You have to have both sides tuned in and with the right course, and have a decision altitude above 50 feet, I think it is, in both sides, and then it will automatically do an auto land.
Okay.
We're not going to do one here. It's not authorised at London City because of the steep descent. I don't think the flare. I don't think you can flare enough in time. Flare rate.
I believe the third will vacate and taxi to wherever you like.
Roger that, Papa Lima 044, taxiing to at my discretion.
Flyer 57 Hotel, runway 27, clear land 280 degrees, 9 knots.
Clear land, Flyer 57 Hotel.
To me.
Clear land, Flyer 57 Hotel. I realised when it gave me the old push to talk sound on Discord. At London Bridge. Is a London Bridge, it's not the town. slope kicks in at 5 miles. So I want to be configured by by 6 miles I want to be completely configured, by 7 miles I want to be everything coming down, speed coming down. I'll let the throttle handle itself. I'll fly the thing in. I usually get a bit low last minute. Probably shouldn't, but I mean, I'm never anywhere near anything. Have a look at getting Orbix's London City. They've done one that's more up to date because it's actually got taxi. At the minute we're missing well, the only thing I know, I think might be a few other bits, but we're missing taxiway, one of the taxiways that go off of the runway. So it means that UK 2000's Delta is actually taxiway Echo in real life.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the glide's now at 5 miles, we're at 7. Speed's coming back. Water brake set. Laps full again now. Only other thing we could do is having an air brake to control the speed. Because don't they come in full air, well, they come in with their air brake out and then the throttle can manage a lot better. Is that not what they do? They don't adjust the air brake, they have it out and then the throttle manages.
Yeah, exactly. Even the B8146 coming to the city had its spoiler roads.
Yeah.
Autopilot. Autopilot.
There you go, set the FPA at 5.5, try and follow that. Still a little bit fast, but the throttle should idle all the way in. Slightly high up there. I don't want to be high, if anything I want to be slightly low because I can level it out at the bottom. But looking at it, if you look at the package, they're even red and white at the minute. I think slightly below, we'll pull up slightly and hopefully the speed can recover itself a bit. Missed approach is straight ahead, 5 miles. Right turn back to the airfield. Not even touching the throttles already idled on my side. And they'll idle themselves on the side.
Glide slope, 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 glide slope. approaching minimums. Minimums.
500.
Glide slope.
Sink rate.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Throttle.
Sorry, my cat was about to be sick.
Auto brake.
Stop being sick on my bed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until we stop and the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. I hope your flight was a pleasant one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off.
It was decent.
Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have been shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us. If you're making a connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation of your journey.
It's always going to be a heavier landing, isn't it? Direct to fly 57, hotel vacated taxi 24.
Have you downloaded DCS yet?
Nope.
Oh yeah.
Fly 57 hotel, any stand for you as well.
Any stand for fly 57.
Lima 044, thank you for your ATG services. Good night.
Landing rate. Oh, 46 feet per minute. 5.5 degrees. Did alright then. No way, I arrived bang on the minute, 55-minute schedule, 55-minute arrival.
Nice. Yeah, right, mate, go on.
Catch you later, mate.
Take care, guys. Switch to more at some point.
Yeah, we'll do.